Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today, I want to go ahead and break down a live trade that I took on Tesla, making me about $1,500. We're going to go ahead and break down the technicals that I was looking for in the pre-market and also share the live recording so that you can see the raw footage of me taking this trade. There were some strong technicals. There were some things that I was watching in the pre-market as well as the trade developed. And I think that a live recording and me sharing this trade will help you get an idea of what I look for. We're also going to touch on the fact of letting this run, letting the winners run. I was able to get 100% on my last contract on Tesla using the 9 EMA, and I want to display that in today's video as well. So overall, an educational video, a trade that I took today, sharing with you guys some of the analysis and the trade management that I do. So hopefully you can learn from a video like this. If you guys enjoyed after watching, press that like button, subscribe to the channel, and of course, come hang out in the pre-market live streams where I do analysis every morning. We were looking at Tesla today. Get yourself prepared. Get ready for the market open with me every day starting at 8 a.m. So we're going to kick this video off on TradeZella. This is where I journal my trades on a daily basis. And here is the Tesla trade that I took today, guys. On the right side, you're going to see the green and red arrows. This is my entries and exits. And on the left, you're going to see the overall details. Making about $1,500 on this position, 5 contracts, 28% return on my investment, which was about $5,500 in the position. So nice return, 28%. I pointed out earlier how I was able to make 100%, and that was only on the last contract, which I will share with you guys here as well. So if I scroll down, you can see the running P&L, which was always nicely green due to the fact of the pretty good entry that I was able to get. On the bottom, we're going to see the entries and exits. You can see that I entered 5 contracts right here for an average of right around $10.50, $10.60. And you can see I was scaling out over time. 1 out at $12.45, 2 more out at $12.45. This one out at $13.45, and then the last contract out at $19.80, which from my original entry was just about 100%. I'll show you how I was able to hold that last contract to $19.80 in today's video. What was I watching? Why did I have the confidence to hold that last contract? Now, of course, everyone's going to look at this video, including myself, and say, damn, what if you would have held all of your contracts the entire time? This would have been just about a $5,000, $6,000 trade. And as a trader, we are all going to think that it's something that we'll never be able to get away from. But we just don't know at the time of trading whether it's going to continue higher. And it is always the right thing to be scaling out, creating cash flow, making sure that you are locking in profits along the way. It is near impossible to have a perfect trade where you enter at the best time and exit at the best time and make the most amount of money. It's a human nature thing to think like that, but we cannot think like that as traders, locking in those profits, making sure you're securing some of the winners and letting some ride, some that are sort of risk-free. So now that you see this on TradeZella, this is the trade. We're going to go ahead and review the chart. I'll share with you why I was watching this position in the first place, and then we're going to run the live recording so that you guys can hear the raw footage of what goes on within the Discord community where I trade live on a daily basis. All right, guys, so here is the 30-minute chart on Tesla, and there was one main reason why I was watching Tesla for upside today, and the main reason, the big thing, and it's the break and retest. The break and retest, you guys know, if you come to my channel, you're going to hear break and retest in every video. This is my strategy. This is what I love to look for. And right here is an absolutely gorgeous example of a break and retest. You guys can see that we had resistance here around 690 over the last 4 to 5 trading days. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We had resistance come in right there at 690, rejection, 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 and a rejection. So knowing that 690 was a resistance point and seeing that yesterday, Wednesday, we broke above that Tuesday, came back to it yesterday, Wednesday, and we held it as a strong support. When I see previous rejection points like this turn into a support intraday on Tesla and a move off of it, that makes me bullish. I know that a break and retest to the upside is a bullish formation. I know that if previous resistance turns into support, that is a bullish indication. When I saw that yesterday, I didn't act on it yesterday. I wanted to see if there would be continuation today. And when I was preparing this morning, I knew that I had to watch Tesla coming into today because it just created a break and retest the prior day. So you guys can see that we pushed higher in the pre-market today. We started to hold this 700 level as support. We had previous highs right here of 700 back on Wednesday. and Tuesday and Wednesday, you can see right here, 700 rejection, 700 rejection. This is Tuesday into Wednesday. So we know that 700 was a tough level. Now, if we go down to the shorter term time frames, let's go to the 5-minute chart. You're going to see what Tesla was doing this morning. It was turning that $700 rejection point into support in the pre-market. So coming into today, I was watching pre-market. I said, if we can hold 700 early morning, turn it into a support, I will be looking for upside on Tesla to trade it to the upside with call options. So we got that 700 hold pretty early morning. If I go to the 1-minute chart, you guys are going to see that it was a little bit messy. It wasn't perfect at 700, but for the most part, you can see that we held 700. We put in some bullish wicks to the downside, which you will hear in the live recording. I was pointing out the fact that we were holding the bullish wicks. The wicks were pushing back up. The buying pressure was pushing Tesla back up to the upside as we were starting to consolidate at that 700. As soon as I saw Tesla pop over 700 with some strength, I was in this position with the stop loss under 700. I rode this thing out. If I go ahead and put on the 9 EMA, which is how I was able to manage this position, the blue line that you guys are looking at here is the 9 EMA. So I'm going to go ahead and delete the other EMAs. Let's just look at the 9. Let's focus in on all we need to see. That is right here. The blue line is the 9 EMA. Now, my entry was right around here, around 933, 934. As soon as I got my pop, you'll see in the live recording that I was scaling out, creating cash flow, and I continued to hold my last contract until right here. The first break of the 9 EMA is when I got out of my position. I was thinking about taking profits, but I continued to remind myself, wait until the first break of the 9. This is something I preach, and if I preach it, I have to practice it. So I was waiting until the first break of the 9 EMA, and that came right here at 10 o'clock, and that is when I exited my position. At this point, the contracts were up 100%, and I was able to let a winner ride. This is something that I think is very crucial, something that's quite easy to replicate. So if you guys have a winning position, take some off, leave a contract, let it go until it breaks the 9 EMA. This is how I have found success letting winners ride. I share it a lot on YouTube, and I hope you'll see it today as another example in the live recording. So with that said, you saw my position. You have an idea of why I was looking for it. Let's go ahead and run the live recording so you can hear the raw footage of what went on today during the trading day. It definitely looks like it's got some demand below, though. You see those wicks on Tesla? Let's see. All right, guys, I'm grabbing Tesla there. Stop under 700. All right, I'm taking some off. All right, let's see if we can get over 706.50 here. Watching 706.50. I'm going to go down to one contract here. I see the rejection at 706.50 coming in. Down to one contract at the 705 calls. Let's see if we can get over 706.50, guys. This level's tough. And the Nasdaq's at 12,000, which could be a rejection point. I'm holding one contract. I really don't need to sell this. It's up nicely. Just going to let it ride a little bit. See if I can just sort of milk this out. I've scaled out of 4 or 5. I'm just going to let this one ride until I see probably a break of the 9. That's probably my game plan right now, guys. Unless I see a really nasty rejection of 12,000, which we might see here on the Nasdaq, then I'm probably just going to let this one ride, and that honestly might be my work day. I mean, yeah, I don't know if I really want to push it. As long as Tesla's above the 9, I am not selling my contract. That's Dancing Neo, I have no target. I'm just watching the 9 EMA. Wherever it goes, it goes. If it's above the 9, I hold. If it's below it, I sell. That's it. That's all. It's like a computer. If it's above, I hold. Below, I sell. Do I think there's another entry on Tesla? I would look for a 9 EMA pullback, and I would make sure that the Nasdaq holds 12,000. If the Nasdaq breaks back below 12,000, you're going to get Tesla to drop. You might be getting a flagged 9 EMA test on Tesla here soon. If the NASDAQ can hold up. If the NASDAQ can hold up, you might be getting a 9 EMA flag on Tesla. Let's see. All right, 9 EMA hold on NVIDIA, 9 EMA hold on Tesla. All right, I'm out. Gone. See you later. All right, I'm out of Tesla, guys. So guys, now that you saw the live recording, you can really see the emphasis I put on the wicks early morning. The first 3 1-minute candles showed very strong wicks pushing the price action back to the upside. Now this could be considered a washout long, right? A stock that washes out to the downside, starts to hold, and then longs back to the upside. I like to call it a washout long. That's something that I like to look for. You also know Matt Diamond. I'm sure you watch his videos as well. He talks about the opening range break, which right here you guys can see Tesla put in a range up to around 702, down to around 696. Now, Matt likes to trade the opening range break, which you can see started to break right here. An entry off the opening range break was great as well, right? So I was looking more for that washout long, looking to see if I can get in as the washout started to give up and the long started to come in. Or you could get in on the opening range break, which is right around 702.50. Personally, I don't like to trade breakouts. I like to try to get in a little bit before so that if I'm wrong, I have a better risk to reward. I have a better stop loss level. In this scenario, trading that opening range break would have worked just the same. But of course, we can't say that every single time, right? So washout long, opening range break, to me, more than anything, it was focusing on that 700 level that I was watching previously. And the entire idea stemmed from the fact that yesterday on Wednesday, Tesla created that break and retest. Tesla would not have been bullish today if it did not make 690 into a support level. So if we go to the 30-minute chart, you're going to see I would have not been bullish on Tesla today if I did not spot this break and retest, right? This is where the whole idea stemmed from. Previous rejections turning into support. Got interested in Tesla upside, then just use some of the short-term analysis that I do today on 700 and the opening range break, washout long. That's why I got into it today. I hope you get a good idea from the live recording, what I was thinking during the trade, how I was managing it, how I was exiting, and how I was letting a few contracts ride, right? More than anything, focusing on how I managed the position once I was in. The first part is the entry, which you can see on the live recording. That's the first part of the trade. The second part of the trade is the trade management. How do you get out? How do you scale out? How do you lock in your profits? Make sure that you don't give back profits. And most importantly, how do you try to let a winner ride when something is still looking bullish? I think we were able to touch on all of those today. The entry, the trade management, letting winners ride. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you got some value from it, learned something from it, and if you did, make sure to press the like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos. Make sure to check out my Instagram down below where I post my trades every single day, the live recordings of them. That's a great place to check out and stay updated with some of my progress. And lastly, if you want to trade live with me every single day, check out that Discord down below. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.